Why, yes, we are. Hello, good evening, Jolly Tea drinkers. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're live. Woo. Good evening. Yes. Hello. Fix my chair. How are you? Good evening. Thank you for joining me. After shook up the table a little bit there. How was your Thursday? As we get settled here. Good evening. Okay, we got that there. Looks like you are live. Okay, great, 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 great. Whew. Good evening. Welcome and good evening. This is exciting. It is Thursday. Let's see. Okay. It's Thursday. Hello. Good evening. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in. Come join me for this evening's coloring page. Yay, it's Thursday. So happy to have you join me this evening. We have a nice coloring sheet here ready. Springtime all over the place as usual. You know how much I enjoy the spring. I'm waiting for it anxiously. It's gonna come next month, I believe it. Until then, we're gonna just color in some flowers with some leaves and things that remind us of spring. Hey, I'm gonna think about spring until it comes, till it arrives. So tonight we have this lovely teacup with lots of stripes. I have some stripes on the saucer as well. And we have our nice big juicy leaves and a pretty flower right in the middle. Oh, it's so pretty. And of course some hearts for love month. I know some people love. And so I have some hearts there just for you. Just for your liking. And of course we have our scripture, which is about love as well. It's found in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Say no more, am I right? So, good evening. And speaking of brotherly love, Galentine's Day? Ever heard of that? Today is known as Galentine's Day. Now, I am not an expert on Galentine's Day at all, but from my understanding, it's the day for single women. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please let me know in the chat. It's the day for, well, maybe single women or women who are in relationships to get together with each other and celebrate their friends and just be gal pals together. I think it's another fun fake holiday that people have made up to to spend more money. But please share if you are someone who celebrates Galentine's Day. I want to hear, what did you do today? What kinds of things do you do? I do not celebrate Galentine's Day. I have really no knowledge on it at all. I heard something briefly about, breakfast or pancakes or waffles or something. I don't know, but I would love to hear about it if any of you do celebrate Galentine's Day and want to share your stories about what you did today. Oh, by the way, I'm using my alcohol markers. They have 2 tips, a nice thin side for details, and then there's the wide tip for like the larger areas. I do tend to like to use the smaller tip because it helps me to stay more inside the lines. Although, as you can see, I didn't do very well at that so far this evening, but that's okay. So yeah, please share with me. I would love to hear what you have to say about Galentine's Day. Is this something that you do every year? Is this something that you just kind of heard about for the first time today and you're kind of tuning in to see what I have to say about it? because I don't have much to say about it. Although I had to do some research, so I did like the idea of breakfast with your friends. But I mean, you can do that any day, right? Does it have to be the day before Valentine's Day, as if you have like nothing else to do, or or I think it's fine to do it whatever day you want and celebrate with your friends, but Valentine's Day gives it, sort of a connotation that it's for women who don't have a Valentine. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. I think I read that it was the term was coined from a Parks and Rec episode. Now, I never watched Parks and Recreation. So for me, I don't know anything about that. But again, I would love to hear about it. Look at that, already going outside the lines. Came in hot this evening. Also, if you have a color that you want me to use, please let me know in the comments, and we'll switch it up a little. I think I would like to go with a little bit of yellow. And this gal would like to go a little yellow. And look, because I went outside the lines, I colored over some of the blue, so look, that yellow turned green. Haha, that's pretty fun. So if you didn't celebrate Galentine's Day, what did you do today? It's Thursday. I imagine maybe you went to work. Or maybe you did something else. Maybe you had the day off. Maybe you're on vacation. Please share with me in the comments what your day was like. And I'll try to not go outside the lines, although I can't really make any promises there. I think I might want to make each of these a different color. What do you think? Maybe this one could be orange. Orange. But I do hope that no matter what you did today, that you're feeling peaceful as you watch me color. Because that's what we do here. We calmly color. I think I started our live with a lot of energy, but now I'm going to take it down. I'm taking it down. Just for you, so that you have a calm experience. Definitely want you to be calm and enjoy the coloring. Now maybe we can go yellow and orange, so we can make it that kind of pattern. So this can be yellow and then that one could be orange. What do you think? Let's try it and see. Yeah, hopefully you have your cup of tea or whatever it is that you're drinking to calm you down. I recommend chamomile tea or even the rooibos. Those are both really calm, soothing teas, or peppermint tea is also good as well. Something that'll just kind of make you relax as you sit and watch me color. Now, of course, if you would like to color along with me, I left a link in the description so you can get your own copy, and as well as a link to these markers. They are the Bianyo markers, alcohol markers. It's rubbing off a little because I use them so much. Or you can use your own markers or colored pencils. Or you can just sit and watch me color. You don't have to do anything at all but watch me color. I mean, you had a long day. You can just sit and watch me color. That's totally fine with me. You deserve your break today. I noticed that some of the ink is rubbing off of my markers. I guess I'm just using them a little too much, huh? Hey, like that cup? I think it looks nice. And maybe I should put some blue down here. Should I add some orange down here? That's what I think I'll do. Let me know what color you want our flower to be this evening. Would you like this flower right here? Would you like it to be the typical yellow? Or would you like something different? Let me know. I like it. And also around this rim, I think I'll make this rim blue. Blue will work. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Maybe this can be blue and then underneath can be yellow. Let's try that instead. I'll make the rim blue. That'll work a little better. There we go. A little bit darker there. That'll work. There we go. Little rim. And then I can make this part right under the rim. Nice yellow color. Keep with our pattern there. Yeah. I've been checking out some other coloring pages to see if we can do some different things in March. There are really cool coloring pages out there, really great coloring books. So I might try one of those next month or the month after. There are a lot of great detailed ones that are out there. But I tend to like the large print. I like these large print things. The easy large print. Oh, right here maybe. Yeah. There we go. And this, what's interesting is this plant is in this teacup. So either the teacup is filled with soil, or this is a plant that's sitting in the middle of someone's tea. That's fun. That's part of the fun of making your own print coloring pages. Gets a little crazy sometimes. There we go. The question is, what color should we make the handle with all these colors here? I think I'll make the handle blue. You know how much I enjoy my blue. And Although I guess I could make the handle several colors too, but maybe that's just a little too much. I could have probably done it around here. I didn't think about that. Didn't think about that till I got it on the bend. I definitely want to look into other markers and some crayons and colored pencils. I gotta try some of those things just to see. That blows in here. Try them out and see what works as I make these lovely, calm coloring pages. I think it'd be fun to try, some of those things. And there are definitely some really interesting things to color with. Brush markers. I'm fascinated. So we're gonna do like an exploration of those different tools. I have to check out the color pencils. So if you have any recommendations on what you'd like me to try, let me go with my yellow. Let me know. Or which one you want me to try first. We can do that too. I wonder if I'd go outside the lines if I was using crayons. Seems almost like my thing. I think I want to do orange and this one. And of course the swatch test. The swatch, not a test, it's a swatch. I just need to do that. I'll make this one orange too. Second one, we're gonna grab yellow over here. Oh, hello. Glad you like the colors. I got started without you. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Were you late because you were out at a Galentine's Day party? Do tell. Share all the details. Share all the tea. All the tea. I think I'll make this outer one blue. Well, I'm glad you're here. Tell me, do you know anything about Galentine's Day? Are you familiar with it? Have you gone to any Galentine's Day parties? Oh, you're going to attend an anti-Valentine's Day. Oh, well, I think that's different than the Galentine's Day, right? Or am I wrong? what do people do on an anti-Valentine's Day? Like, what do you do in an anti-Valentine's Day party? You like rip up hearts and stuff? Like, what happens? What do you do in those parties? You just get a whole bunch of hearts and you rip them up. You put on like angry, I hate you so much right now type of songs and just tear up pictures of your exes. Like, what happens? What goes on at an anti-Valentine's Day party? I'm so curious. I've never attended one of those. I think I'll make this underneath orange. Oh gosh, that was way outside the line. What happened? Pull it together. Ah, you watch romance movies, eat, drink, wear opposite colors of love. Opposite colors of love. So, all right, we gotta get into this. I need more details. So, what are the opposite colors of love? Black? Oh, we got time. We have a whole page to color. Please do share. The opposite colors of love are black. What? Black. Okay. Makes sense. Because, like, the sort of death, I guess. Okay. And then you still watch romantic movies? How is that anti-Valentine's? Red with black. Okay. I think that's hilarious. Oh, no romantic movies. Oh, I see. Oh, we watch no. Okay, I see it. I read it wrong. We watch no romantic movies. Got it. So it's horror movies? Like, what is thrillers? Okay. Horror, thriller, comedies. I would stick with the comedies, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'll wait until the flower lasts in case you want to let me know what colors you want me to use for the flower. Wow. Well, that's funny. So instead of love, you choose fear. That's deep. Because, God's word says it. Oh, God's perfect love casts out all fear. That's so deep. The opposite of fear is love. There you go. I've never done anti-Valentine's. I'm not a big Valentine's person, but I've never done specifically anti-Valentine's, I don't like purposely fight against it. I just kind of ignore it. I don't buy the candy. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't do all the stuff. But I have been known in times past to go to the bakery and get a cupcake with a heart on it just because they look so good and yummy. And there's just never a bad time of year to get a cupcake. So it just, so there's that. But yeah, I don't care for either. I think that Valentine's Day is one of those holidays that are made up to get people to spend money. I just think people used to buy me stuff. Yeah, I just don't think it is necessary. I don't think you need to take one day a year to tell people how much you care about them. Yeah, I'm with you. There's nothing wrong with, doing something special for your peoples, but I don't like the the way they make it stand out like it's one special day a year. Like that's the one day a year people are nice to their person. So yeah, it just seems like it's just to me it's one of those holidays that's designed to make you spend money on candy and whatever other themed stuff that they have. Ooh, a burgundy flower. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can find a nice color that works for that. Not that girly. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't have to be girly to like it. I know some guys who like it a lot too. But it also seems like it's one of those times when people just want to show off what they did on social media. It's not that they really care about the person, or rather, I'm sorry. It's not like it's about doing something for the person. They do care. But it seems like it's more about them showing off on social media what they did so that they can be the best. Or what their person did so that they can, show off and just kind of gloat. Or show, yeah. Yeah. So, and I know that it's not the case like that for everybody. This is a very general statement. But that's just what it seems like to me. I give my person a free pass on Valentine's Day. Like, don't you dare buy anything. You save that money, okay? Free pass. Maybe I'll make this a yellow and green or orange and green. Okay, let me see if I can find a burgundy, a color that works. Let's see what we have in the bag. All right. We got this red right here. Not quite burgundy, it seems a little bright, but it may dry darker. And we got this red right here, which feels a little bit more orange. So between the two of them, can you see? This one looks a little bit more red. It's called geranium and vermilion. Yep. You can't trust the gaps. I know. What I can do is, you know what though? We can use both of them. We can just go opposite. And that way it's like, even I think that they're slightly different. I think they're probably really close to each other, but it might make a cool effect. We can try it. We'll start with the lighter one. So have you heard of Galentine's Day? You know anything about that one? Or is Galentine's Day and anti-Valentine's Day sort of the same thing? I briefly read about it because I didn't care that much. It was something about breakfast and waffles or something. And I said, oh, I'm all for breakfast. Oh, waffles? Okay, sounds good. But why does it have to be called Galentine's Day? Why does it have to be the day before Valentine's Day? Like, why? Okay, so there's that one. That's the lighter one. Let me see what the darker one looks like. Put it right next to it, like over here. Oh, look at that. That one's a little deeper red. See it? Can you tell? See? So this has more of an orangish kind of color. It dries more of like a lighter orange, I guess, a darker orange, and this one seems like a deeper red. 2 Galentines. Oh, I did dress one. Oh, brunch. Matching PJs. I watched girly love movies from the 80s. Oh, That sounds really, really funny. And maybe fun. Yeah, yeah. That's so funny. Do you remember what movies you watched? Are we talking about Molly Ringwald 80s? Do you, or are we talking about like Back to the Future? It's not a girly movie really from the 80s, is it? It'd have to be Molly Ringwald. But no, that's good. Hey, as long as you had fun, I guess. Years ago, okay, you don't remember. So they didn't make that much of an impression on you. Okay, look at that. How are we feeling this red? That's nice. I think it dried really nice. This one's still drying. You were forced. Oh man, it's no fun when you're forced. Was breakfast at least good? Do you remember if the brunch was good? Was the food delicious? That's so funny. Yeah, I pretty much forgot that it was Valentine's Day tomorrow. I happened to be watching something, or I was in a meeting at work, and somebody said it. That's what it was. I was in a meeting at work, and someone said, blah 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 blah, because Friday is Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh, it's that time of year again. Oh yes, if you look back at my, I want to say some of my earlier coloring videos, because I think I still consider myself to be a beginner, but the really, really early ones, you'll see me turning that page. I turned it a little bit. I tried really hard to, I tried to not do it. So what I do is I put a piece of tape at the very edges of the page so that I can't turn it, so I can't move it at all. So I have a piece of tape up here in this corner and up here in this corner so that it doesn't, so the paper doesn't move, and so that I can't turn it. I resist the urge. Now, I do, yeah, as you say it though, I'm like, that actually could be good because that would prevent me from covering the drawing. But then I'm sure whoever's watching, you probably would get annoyed watching me turn that paper around. I also thought about, what if I color this way and then, come to this side of the table and color over here, and then come to this side and color over here. I thought about that as well. I'm still thinking about that option. I mean, I'm actually trying to look at other coloring pages. I'm taking a peek at a couple other coloring people and seeing, hey, how do the professionals do it? How do they do it? What's their method? And then I remember, hey, you know what? I'm different, and my method is going to be my method. So I just have to, figure out what that method is going to be, which I think I have the tape, and just stick with that. And so far, no one's complained, but please let me know. Yeah, see, I like how those colors worked out. That was nice. I was exploring some more coloring options too. I mean, I am going to do a deep dive on these, like the colored pencils and the crayons. I thought I heard mention of some crayons that I had never heard before, like painted watercolor things, and I was like, what? I need to find out more about this. So it's like I might need like a adult coloring mentor, which who just gives me all the information about the crayons and stuff, and then I can just choose what I want to use. So here, maybe I should make this yellow, or should I make this orange? Keep it together, or red rather. This red right here. I'll do it differently. I'll make it yellow. Or maybe we'll do every other. Okay. We're going yellow. But it's fascinating, this whole world of adult coloring and the videos that I've come across on YouTube. Everyone is so jolly. It's so amazing. I'm like, I'm not the only jolly person out there coloring as an adult. It's amazing. And so I'm fascinated with all these happy coloring adults that are out here just being happy and coloring on in coloring books and on pages. I thought I was just being dorky, but it's amazing. There's a lot of people out there who are coloring and who are just watching people color, and I'm just so excited by that. Throw in another color. Oh, well, I already got halfway through before I saw your message. I guess I could still do these last ones a different color if you wanted. Like, what, the red? Throw the red in here? It's too late? Is it too late? Should I keep going with the yellow? You want me to try, like, take this red and put it in there? Or would you like a whole other color? I can also take this orange, which is different than this, but it's very similar. What are you thinking? This wait, this red? Yeah. Orange, okay. This is the orange. It's very similar to this, huh? A little lighter. How are you feeling that? We're gonna keep going. I also saw some, yeah, we all in, yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's our unique flower. It's nice. I'm going to I'll make this green. Yeah, I think it still looks really nice. Trippy. Well, we don't do anything normal around here, like everyone else. We are unique colors. Try not to miss any spots. Oh, you know what? There's a little bit of yellow behind that. I can put behind that. That's part of the cup. There you go. Nice. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here I have a little bit of green stripes. I'm gonna put some up here too. So I was thinking I can do a different color with these green stripes. Maybe the blue? Or perhaps the orange. Orange seems to be having a day, so we'll go with that. orange and green. Are you feeling that? We'll make the other one a different color. Okay. So what would be your Sure, let me know. What would be your ideal Galentine's Day if you were throwing the party? What would be your ideal plan for that party if you were in control of it? Where would it be? What would you be eating? What would you be doing? I like the idea of the cupcake party. I suppose there should be actual food there, but cupcakes is food, right? You know, and this is complete fantasy, which means we don't have to worry about sugar or cholesterol or fat or gaining weight. We're just fantasizing this dream Galentine's Day party. At home by myself. Oh yeah. Peach Bellini. Good food that I cooked and wings with beer. That was very specific. That was great. I like the dream. I would say, I would definitely have some tea. Maybe I would have Tiesta Tea brand Blueberry Wild Child, cold brewed with some mini burgers and fries. Or mini turkey burgers. And then some chocolate cupcakes. And I think I'll put maybe pink here. You know what? Just I'll put brown there. And wings. I don't do wings, but maybe chicken fingers. Pizzas, little mini pizzas. The ultimate junk food fest. And peach Bellini, huh? You know, there's a tea company called Adagio, and they make a peach Bellini tea. It's really yummy. Of course, there's no alcohol in it. It is, but it has this nice peachy flavor. It's a great cold brewed. It's really yummy. Adagio teas, if you're ever interested in taking a look. Cold brew. And maybe up here we'll do something different. What do you think? I like how this brown worked out right there. Like I took it too far into the fall or something. I needed to keep it bright. Then it would be pink and silver heart balloons. Oh, you're going for the balloons too. Floating on the ceiling and the floor with cupcakes. Also, pizza, barbecue food. Oh, good one. And mochi ice cream. Okay. So balloons, huh? I wouldn't have pegged you for a balloon person. Wow. Pink and silver, that's cute. See, that seems really girly to me. I mean, I'm teasing you because you said that you weren't girly. It adds to the ambiance. It does, doesn't it? I'm just gonna do a random. does. And what would be on the movie list? Gosh, I went completely out of the line. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do two. There we go. And would you go back to the 80s and watch 80s movies like you did that one time? Or would you just be firmly 2024, 25? 80s horror. Oh my goodness. You went all the way to the other side. It was not right. Oh, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? Yeah, that's not horror. Ace Ventura with Jim Carrey? Yes, yeah, yeah. That's one I can go back and watch multiple times. I think I watch it maybe once a year or once every couple of years. Yeah, and that was Jim Carrey in his prime Carrey. But yeah, that's better than the horror movie for sure. Yes. And it's not all lovey-dovey, so you don't have to be reminded of the Valentine's-ness. Oh, really? There's no movie you've watched more than once? None? You don't have like a list of favorites that you can watch, that you like to watch maybe once a year or at all? Or even if you don't get to it once a year, you go back and rewatch it every so often. Oh gosh. Really? What did he want? He came to your job and he gave you chocolates and scratch tickets and money? What did he want? What was that about? Did you just accept it? What did you say? Were you like, no thank you, sir? No thank you, mister. I have a job. Like, did you Wow. Well, that's cool. I used to have a nice list of movies that I would watch, like at least once a year. And there's still a list there. It's just not. I don't watch as much as I used to, but I still have the list. Oh, so you realized later what he gave you. He gave it to you, or was it? I mean, like, was he trying to give you something specifically? Like, this is for you, or did he like make a mistake? Oh, it's exciting. Oh, wow. And he thought that he could win you over by bringing you some chocolates and money. I mean, this is such a different world we're living in. Oh, wow. Oh, so you know who he was. He wasn't a complete stranger who just came in and gave you money and chocolates. Oh, you know what? This is that time of year when because it's Valentine's Day, people want to share their crushes and stuff. Oh, I see, I see. I feel like this is the time to be bold and tell people stuff. It's 60s. Hey, you could be someone who likes older men. It's possible. We try not to judge around here, you know? I would say, okay, that's fine. Oh, man. What did you say to him? Oh, you judge. What did you say to him? Did you have to say anything, or did you just ignore it like you didn't know that he did it? That was too much older. Did you have to say, no, thank you? And do you think you'll see this person again? Oh, you said take it back? Oh, you said take these chocolates back. Did he take them back? Oh, man. He refused, so you shared the chocolates with your coworkers, and you won $5 with a scratch-off ticket. Well, look at that. Look at that. That's so funny. Oh, that's funny. Now I'm thinking we might need to have a story time coloring session where we just hear all the stories that people want to share. That might be a long coloring session though. He said, did he take it back? Oh, no, I'm sorry, he refused. So you got the chocolate. Yeah, you said he refused. So did he like go? Did he leave? Did he like? Did he stay and try to get you to like see things his way and stuff? What happened? That's so interesting. Do you think he's gonna come back tomorrow? Come on, the lighter green. Oh, wow. Oh, so you had to see him again the next day. Yikes, that's uncomfortable. That sounds uncomfortable. Oh, so last year. Okay. Quit. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna break out a purple. You haven't? A light pastel purple. Oh no, I lived around the block. It can be a little dangerous, huh? Oh yes, yeah. Be safe. Always be safe. Always be safe. Okay. Oh no. Well, it sounds like you're okay. You said it was last year, so and then you left the job, so he probably is still wondering where you went. Oops, my mat is kind of flipping up a little bit there. This is a light purple. So wait, now back to our movies. What movies have you seen more than once? I know you say you haven't seen many, so which ones have you watched more than once? I'm just curious to know, like which ones were enough that it made you want to go back and watch. Chucky. Good grief. 1 and 2. Pet Detective. Yeah, that's fine. I have a whole list of ones that I have watched over and over and over. Freddy, oh my gosh, Leprechaun, Michael Jason, all the horrors. See, I just can't do horror movies. They are just, I don't like to put fear all up in me. It's just too much. I'd rather laugh, you know? Teenage Witch, weird science? Wow, that's so 80s. That is so 80s. I'm really surprised. Wow. Terminator. Oh, which one? There's like 10,000 of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the 80s movies too. But I go for like the light stuff. I think I want to put this one blue. Only the first one? Really? Terminator 2 was one of my favorites. I watched that one so many times. That one's kind of dark. I mean, I guess they're all kind of dark. They are all dark. They're all a dystopian future. But I've watched number 2 more times than I can count. And I still think about Skynet to this day when I think about AI. And all of the AI specialness that's happening, I think about Skynet every single time. Girly movies. Oops, I'm just adjusting my blanket here. It's cold. I've done Back to the Future. I've seen Back to the Future so many times. It's one of my favorites. I'm gonna do Red Heart. Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. I can watch those movies once a year at least, every single year. Marty McFly and Doc Brown. It still cracks me up every single time. All of the movies, all 3 of them. And I still get, like excited as I watch them, speed off into the future. It's still fun all these years later. I also, let me see. I think I want a yellow heart here somewhere. Maybe a big yellow heart right here. I also can watch, in terms of my repeat movies, I'm kind of ashamed of some of the movies that I can watch on repeat, once a year. But Speed with Keanu Reeves, I don't know if you've ever seen that. Oh, I could watch that once a year. Once a year, I can watch that. To me, that's my favorite Keanu Reeves movie. I mean, he saves the day. There's a whole bus. I think that's his best movie. I know. I just, it's the action. I like the action. I like the suspense. I think it's one of his best looking movies. One of the movies where he looked his best. He had that low haircut. He was like, he had some muscles. He was doing his own stunts. That scene where he jumps from the car onto the bus. He did that stunt. And it's fun to watch him. He's all intense. LAPD and all that. That's one of my favorites of his. Yeah. And then what color should I make this heart right here? Should I bring that yellow as well? Should I make that? You know what? Let me break out the hot pink. Oops. The hot pink. I hit the tripod. I also, let me see. Oh, another movie I can watch at least once a year. There's a movie called True Lies. True Lies. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or ever seen it. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's an action movie, but it's a comedy action. And he's a spy, and he's married, and his wife and his daughter don't know that he's a spy. Yes, you know that one, right? Yep. Oh, that I could watch once a year. Once a year. I mean, if I had more time, I'd watch these things more than once a year. But yeah, once a year, break that one out. I enjoy that one so much. It's so funny. Twins. Oh, you know, I haven't watched that one in a long time. I remember Twins, yeah, with him and Danny DeVito. I haven't watched it in a while, but I do remember it being, yeah. But yeah, True Lies, I'm all about that one. That spy thing, that spy action was fun to watch. They had some great stunt sequences in there. I could also watch. This is kind of dorky, I'm sure. I can also watch Baz Luhrmann's William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Once a year, I could watch that one once a year. It's the version with Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh man, I'm ashamed, but I can totally watch that once a year. Oops, I was trying to make a little shadow happen here. That didn't work out well. All right, we're coming to the end of our drawing. Okay, the thing I was trying to make happen didn't quite happen here. This looks messy. Maybe I'll do this. Hold on, I'll just fill it in so it doesn't look as messy. I had something else I was trying to do there. It didn't really work out. Let's see. I was trying to be creative over here. There you go. Ah, man. I was trying to make it more even. Sort of. We tried it. Got our little dots. Something like that. I was trying it. Alright, did we get all of our hearts? I think we did. Did I miss any of the little dots? No, but we can also do something like this if we want. I haven't done that before, except at the bottom. I'm going to stand out a little bit. Just playing around a little bit with our markers. I kind of like that effect. But pretty much that's the end of our drawing. That's nice. And we're going to color in our scripture from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. I thought it would work out nicely for Galentine's Day to talk about brotherly love. For all the gals out there. And I hope that you enjoyed our coloring session as we talked about old school movies, Galentine's Day, and steaks and stuff, and pizza and wings. For those of you who are hungry right now. Maybe we'll do a whole coloring session where we just talk about movies, or we talked a lot about movies today, but maybe it could just be all about movies, or all about the foods that we probably shouldn't be eating, you know? I'm trying to eat healthier this year, so trying to stay away from the wings and things. I'm gonna grab this blue here. This is shock blue. It's a little darker than I thought it would be. It's not this blue, it's a different blue. And of course, if you need more help in relaxing before bed, be sure to check out our bedtime tea adult bedtime story playlist. We got a few kitties in there. Mr. Coffee and Miss T. And it doesn't have anything like wild and crazy. It's just soothing, calm, lighthearted mysteries and stories designed to help you just kind of be calm and drift off to sleep. Because that's what we do around here. We provide calm and peace so that you can sleep. And here is our picture. Voila! Do you like it? Thank you for your input on the colors. We have our nice multi-red, orange, yellow flower here. We got really creative with that one. We have all of our hearts, of course, for Love Month. Some fun, funky colored leaves. And of course, our scripture. I thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night and that you sleep well. And maybe we'll do this again tomorrow night. I think we will. How's 9 o'clock? Does that work for you? Will you be back from your Valentine's, Galentines, all the times activities? Hopefully we'll see each other again tomorrow night. And until next time, Jelly Tea drinkers, sleep well. Good night. It's always fun trying to stop the stream.